ever wondered? Okay, yeah, we are here again. We are here again. Oh, we are here again. All right, guys. It's live streaming daily to our blog. And it's a boy Coda, and the vibes. This is day 21. Wow. Come on, guys. This is 3 weeks into this, and we are still going. It's just God, man. And I appreciate you guys, for your continuous and frequent coming on live for me. I appreciate you. I won't be able to do this without you. Also, bless up. Today is Sundays, and today is Gratitude Sundays, and we're talking about gratitude. Once again, happy new week. Have a blessed week. Have a wonderful week. Yeah. And today happens to be seven, the seventh day of the seventh month. That's perfection and rest. 7 is a perfecto number, and that happens to be my favorite number. You get, and today happens to be the seventh day of the seventh month of 2024. All right, so may God perfect all that concerns us in Jesus' name. Amen. All right, without further ado, we're talking about gratitude today, gratitude Sundays, and the topic for today is why happiness is elusive. That means why happiness is difficult to find or attain. Why happiness may seem difficult to find or attain. That's what I mean by why happiness is elusive. That's what we're going to be talking about today. So if you know there are times that you may feel you're happy and other times things are going through or you're going through things, you keep pondering about things. Why happiness is elusive. You can't attain happiness. Why it's difficult to find happiness. We'll talk about that today. So yeah, earlier today I was listening to a chant by Victoria Orenze. Let me focus this thing like this. Just give me a better view of what I want to achieve. Alright. So yeah, I think I like this. Nice. So yeah. Earlier today, I was listening to a prayer chant by Victoria Orenze, and I happened to stumble on the statement, "The grass is greener on the other side." And people use it a lot. Someone like, and I think they've sang a song about it. The grass is greener on the other side. You understand? I know people use it a lot, and I was like, why do we always have this mindset that either what's in for us or where we are isn't much as a beautiful and blessed place like where we wish to be or where we wish we were? And that mindset spawns across different or even all the areas of life. We think the place we are from or the place we are currently situated or located isn't like the place we wish for is a lot better than where we are. So you understand? And I went ahead, I was like, may drought die 7 times because the grass is greener where I am. And wherever I go, the grass is gonna be greener, regardless of my location. Yeah, but funny thing, that particular statement, the grass is greener on the other side, I went ahead, and I read about it, and we mostly misinterpret it for its literal meaning, not actually what it connotes. In English, there's what they call the literal meaning and the connotative meaning. So that the literal meaning of the grass is greener on the other side, you feel there are better things in the other side of life or the other side of the world or the other side of the earth. That's normal human thinking, and that's the literal meaning of that statement. But the connotative meaning means that it actually speaks about gratitude and contentment. So yeah, grass is greener on the other side, and people just go like, "Oh, more. I have to go to the other side. I have to travel abroad. That's where I'll go and see fancities of life. That's where I'll go for, a greener pasture, a greener path. That's where I'm gonna achieve things better, because you feel the grass is greener on the other side, based on the statement. But that's just the literal meaning, and that's the meaning we misinterpret it for mostly. But the connotative meaning speaks about gratitude and contentment. And I read further about it, and it said, when someone says the grass is greener on the other side, they mean the things we don't have seem better than the things we have. In other words, we are always tempted by and envious of what other people have. So now this is the connotative meaning of that statement, the grass is greener on the other side. I'll read it again. It says, or when someone says the grass is greener on the other side, they mean the things we don't have seem better than the things we have. In other words, we are always tempted by and envious of what other people have. So that's what we normally take that statement to mean. Okay? It implies that the grass seems greener on the other side because human nature leads us to think it does. Yeah. Now people tend to think others have it better than they do. But no, it's not greener unless the grass on the other side is cared for and utilized more. Now we say grass is greener on the other side, but forgetting that the grass don't just become greener by itself. There are things that you do to make grass greener, or to make flowers greener, or to make trees greener. So you see, human nature leads us to think that the grass is greener on the other side. People tend to think others have it better than they do, but no, it's not greener unless the grass on the other side is cared for and utilized more. Now, this is more like a metaphorical statement that involves you guarding your thoughts not to think otherwise or negative of yourself or your current situations. Now, your current situations may be the grass, you understand? Now, you thinking that the grass is greener on the other side is invariably you thinking other people's situations are better than yours, other people's lives are better than yours. That is the grass. I am systems. Bless up, bro. One love, my brother. You thinking other people's lives are a lot better than yours, or you thinking other people's careers, whatever they are going through their life is better than yours, is the grass. But now you're forgetting that people do things to make the grass green, or people do things to make the flowers green. Now that involves you guarding your thoughts not to think otherwise or negative of yourself or current situation. And by utilization, because I said it's not greener unless the grass on the other side is cared for and utilized more. And by utilization, you stay thankful and grateful, and same time hopeful, because situation is bound to change. It's not every situation that will last. You get, there are times in the Bible said there are times for everything. The celebration, the mourning, the laughter, the sadness, the crying, the jubilation. So in this world, there are times for everything, or there's a time for everything rather. So you have to stay hopeful that the situation will change, because if you actually were to count your blessings one by one, believe in me, you wouldn't be able to. So what's best? You feel happiness is elusive. You feel happiness is unattainable because we focus more on things that lies ahead. We focus more on things that we are not even seeing yet. It's good to have faith, because faith is things hoped for. You're not seeing them, but you're hoping for them. And evidence of things not seen. You get. So it's one thing to have faith. That's one. But it's another thing to keep complaining about everything getting better and not appreciating the present. I don't know if you understand. It's one thing to focus on, yeah, in the present, yeah. Now, the best thing you can do in the present to focus on the present and be thankful for the present and be grateful for the present, regardless of the situation. But if you go on and on thinking the grass is greener on the other side, the grass is greener on the other side, this can also mean probably you feel more what is in stock for me in the future, what is in place for me in the future, and keep going through like disturbing yourself about the future. The future is not yours to know. The future is not yours to know. You can't know what tomorrow will be, although tomorrow is Monday. But tomorrow, I mean, you understand, future of your life. It's not yours to know, and it's not yours to determine. But you can work towards it. You can plan yourself. You can put in the effort presently. That is focusing on the present. And focusing on the present is you also staying more elated. And staying more elated is not that automatically you just be happy, because you have to work on your mind, the steady enlightenment of your mind and broadening of your mind to focus on things that profit you better, to focus on the life you are living rather than your situation, to focus on the fact that you are alive rather than you are alive or you have not eaten. You understand? So focus on the present and focus on the positives more, because when you're focusing on the positive more, invariably you'll be grateful. And when you are grateful, it unlocks doors of blessings. Now, I said, same time, stay hopeful because the situation will change. Because if you were to count your blessings one by one, believe in me, you wouldn't be able to. And if you think you have problems and you just want to focus on your problems, believe in me, if there was a box where everybody goes and drop their problems, just like offerings in some churches, people go and drop their offerings in the offering box, or in the box. If there is a box where everybody goes and drop their problems, best believe you'd be shocked at what you would see about others. And instead of comparing and analyzing, that is comparing your problems with other people's problems, or say, oh, this guy problem big, oh, this guy problem little. Instead of comparing and analyzing, you will just pick yours back and be thankful and go back happier than you even came. Now imagine there was a very large hall, there's a very huge hall, and everybody on earth comes or gathers together in that hall. And one by one you come, you drop your problem on the altar, or you drop your problem in a box, and everybody's problems are shown like in a wide screen or something. Bro, when you see other people's problems, you carry your own and go back. And now you're not carrying your problem back because you realize that other people's own are like different from your own, or you didn't just analyze other people's problems. Or basically what just happened is that you gave gratitude a chance, and that just all it takes to attain happiness. you know Gratitude is staying thankful irrespective of the situation at hand. Gratitude is staying thankful irrespective of the situation of our life. Gratitude is staying thankful irrespective of the circumstance. So what you actually did is that you didn't analyze other people's problems, but instead you gave gratitude a chance, and you realize that you go back home happier. Now, you may be wondering, today is Gratitude Sundays, but why did I pick this topic? Why happiness is elusive? Well, that because happiness is not just a state of mind or an entity on and by yourself. It is usually determined or dependent on circumstances. Let me pass my research. Is usually dependent on situations. Sorry, is usually determined or dependent on circumstances and situations. And if there are no situations that would get us through, does it mean we will no longer be happy? I'll read it again. Maybe wondering why today's topic is why happiness is elusive. Well, that because happiness is not just a state of mind or an entity on and by itself. It is really determined or dependent on circumstances and situations. You are usually happy either when someone buys you something, or gets you a gift, or takes you out, or you go out for fun, or you just, it's based on situation. It's like a reaction to something or something good, don't you? So when there are no situations that will get you thrilled or that will get us thrilled, does it mean we will no longer be happy? That's why I said why happiness is elusive, or why most times do we feel happiness is difficult to attain, or to find, or to maintain, irrespective of the situation, or irrespective of when we just get gifts or when we get sent money. So it shouldn't be just like a periodical something, or something based on conditions. Now, that's where gratitude comes in this context of happiness being elusive. Along the line, you get it better. Now, happiness can be elusive for various reasons, and here are some positive or possible explanations. Elusive means something that is difficult to attain or difficult to find. So, happiness can be elusive for various reasons. Number one, unrealistic expectations. Now, there are sometimes that we live the main life, like we live the main world or earth that we are in, and we just find ourselves in a fantasy world, and we just happen to think about different things that are not even real, living in a fantasy world, a fairy tale. Unrealistic expectations. There are expectations of life, and there are expectations about life, and there are expectations that you yourself you would have, and you believe, okay, yes, these are attainable, and these are realistic, like they sound understandable to the ears and your faith can carry them. But there are some expectations that are unreal, like they're unrealistic. And there are sometimes we pray to God for some certain things and we feel He hasn't answered. But then He said, when we ask, we shall receive. And when we ask in His name, He will do it that our joy may be full here. So there are sometimes we feel we ask God for things and He doesn't answer. That's because at that point in time while you're asking, it may feel unreal. Unreal in quotes. There are sometimes, let me say you're asking God for $2 billion, and at your point or at your level, you've not reached the stage of managing 10 million naira. When you have that $2 billion, you waste it now because you don't have a plan on ground, or you don't have a budget on ground, or you don't have systematic strategies on ground on how you would manage that $2 billion. Now, if your mindset is on 10 million, or your mindset can only manage 10 million, and you're asking God for $2 billion, how do you feel, or how do you think that $2 billion will come? Everything in life is stages. Just as we learn better by information or by knowledge, just as when we grow, our mindset broadens based on the information we get or based on the knowledge we have garnered. That's just how life is. You can't be expecting for something beyond your reach. Now, beyond reach doesn't mean you can't attain it, but you can't be expecting something that is unreal. We often have high expectations of what happiness should feel like, making it difficult to achieve. We feel happiness is like one very huge thing, or one very great peak, like Mount Everest, that before we attain happiness, we have to struggle and climb till the top point of Mount Everest. Now, so happiness is elusive for some reasons because we have unrealistic expectations. And when you have unrealistic expectations of life, or unrealistic expectations of things you want to achieve, believe in me, happiness will feel elusive. Happiness will feel very far. Again, I mentioned in one of the sessions, I said happiness lies in the littlest things of life. Happiness doesn't lie in material things. Most times you feel, when I buy a Lamborghini, when I have like 10 duplexes, when I have like 7 estates, that's when I'll be happy. No, bro, no, sis. Happiness lies within. Happiness lies in the littlest things of life. And those littlest things of life are your inner mind or your inner self, because you can determine your happiness level. That just as that if you're playing a game, level one, level two, and when it comes to faith, also there are levels to faith. That's why sometimes some expectations are unreal because even your faith can't carry them. Again, so just as there are levels to things, in happiness also there are levels to attaining happiness, and there are levels you have to take. And number one is conditioning your mind or conditioning your mindset. If you can't condition your mind, to be at peace or to be at calm when things aren't really going the way you expect them to, or things aren't really going so good, believe me, your happiness will be shaken, just as faith normally shakes also, your happiness will be shaken when you harbor more of ill thoughts or negative thoughts. So number one reason why happiness can feel elusive is unrealistic expectation. When we often have high expectations of what happiness should feel like, making it difficult to achieve. Number two reason why happiness may feel elusive means difficult to find or attain, is comparison to others. You see, comparison is like a killjoy. Comparison, bro, is like the killer of joy. It's like comparison kills your drive if you are not the type that can go into self-reflection. Comparison will kill your vibe. It will kill your efforts if you're not the type that can easily go into self-reflection or mind reflection. Comparison to others, comparing our lives to others curated, especially on especially on Instagram now, on TikTok, some will just make like a 30 seconds or a minute reels and post on Instagram, or a minute or a 30 seconds video and post on TikTok, and we'll see a lot of beautiful things and I'll be like, bro, this guy is living the life. Bro, this girl is living the life. And we'll start comparing ourselves, bro. How would you compare yourself to somebody based on just 30 seconds reels or a minute reels you just saw? How do you compare your life to someone else's life based on a minute video you just saw on TikTok? So comparison is a killjoy, and when you compare yourself to others or compare your current situation to that of others, believe you me, even if you're on the progress, and even if the peak of your success is like a step further, you may not be able to take that step because you've killed your joy, you've killed your vibe. You may be like, oh, I'm 24, see this guy is just 22 and he's like, he's living the life. What am I doing? Abba, it has not reached that stage. You're on the right path. Everybody in this world has different time. And when it's your time, there's nothing that can stop you. But that doesn't mean you sit down. And doesn't mean because you keep putting in the effort. They say opportunities come but once. Omo, opportunity doesn't only come but once. So sometimes you create the opportunities. Again, and even if opportunities happen to come once, maybe once every week, once you constantly putting in the effort, it shows preparedness or preparedness. Once you continually put the effort or you continue putting in the effort, you are prepared. So when the opportunity comes, you go in hard, you get like you go in straight for it. You won't send the opportunity papa. You grab the opportunity with your life because you're already prepared for it. And even if opportunity doesn't come, you can create an opportunity for yourself because you are putting in the effort. You can go meet some person and be like, I can actually do this for you, Papa said something. Papa David hear me. He said the easiest way to make money is to solve problems. Now when I realized, okay, in some areas, these are problems that you can solve. That's the best way to make money. You approach the problem or you approach the person that has the problem and tell the person, oh, this is your problem, this is, and luckily for you, unfortunately for you, I have the solution to your problem. So the best way to making money is solving problems, but not comparing yourself to others. And if you happen to see someone doing something like you're doing, and the person is like succeeding and just going ahead, and you're just there, instead of comparing yourself, checkmate yourself. Check what you are doing and check what you're not doing right, and see where you can adjust. And if the person is doing something like you can learn from the person, not compare yourself to the person, because the way you sleep is not the same way the person sleeps. The way you have your bath is not the same. It's not the same way the person has his or her bath. The way you eat, the way you walk, the way you talk, you guys are different. So what's the point comparing yourself to the person based on your work? This is work. It's about effort. And if you realize that I'm also doing the right thing, so why am I not succeeding? No. Instead of that, be thankful and be grateful and stay hopeful. That's why the Bible said, worry for nothing, but in thanksgiving and supplication, make your request known to God. So definitely he knows that you have requests, but you have to still make your request to him. And you shouldn't complain, because when you complain, the devil will capitalize on those your complaints. And once the devil capitalizes on those your complaints, bro, believe me, you forget about the times things were going good, or you forget about the time or the progress you have made. Because if you think like 2 years back, or you think like 20 steps back, you realize that okay, there was when you were 20 steps back, you were actually praying for 20 steps ahead. And now that you're 20 steps ahead, why are you forgetting the progress? Why are you forgetting your little beginnings and thinking less of yourself because you compare yourself to someone else? So comparison to others is a killjoy, and this can make happiness elusive, that is difficult to attain. It can lead to dissatisfaction and unhappiness. Happiness can also be elusive when you harbor negative thoughts and emotions. Now, see, Sulim, hi, you're welcome. Negative thoughts and emotions, when you harbor them, our brains have a natural bias towards negative thoughts, which can overshadow positive experiences. If you can recall one of the sessions, I said it's easier to harbor fear than it is to exercise faith, because faith deals with a very high level of belief. That's why the Bible said, even if your faith is as what's a mustard seed, something like this ball pen. If I should like drop this ball pen on the paper, that's how small a mustard seed is. And if you have faith just like a mustard seed, you'll be able to move mountains. But fear doesn't really need any faith. Fear doesn't really need any belief. Fear just needs you to harbor the thoughts in your heart. Fear just needs you to entertain the thought alone. Once you just entertain the thought, just like it's night here and you're pressed and you want to go ease yourself. and you feel there's ojuju. Ojuju means either a witch or something. Growing up that time, our parents or our aunts and uncles, they used to tell us, if you go to peace at night, ojuju carry you and run away. Now we've entertained that thought in our head, and it has contributed to either how we have grown, because we feel whenever we go out in the night at dark to urinate, there's ojuju. There's literally no difference between everything available during the dark and everything available during the light. That is how your house is in the morning. That is how your house is in the night. Just that it's the dusk, So night has fallen. You just need light, touch, and you'll be able to see your way. So just as you need just, no matter how the place is dark and the light is just as small as this your pinky finger, yeah. No matter how the place is dark and your light is just as small as this pinky finger, the darkness will disappear. That's just how it is. If your faith is as little as just your pinky finger, you do exploit, like you do great things. So entertain less of negative thoughts and emotions, because our brains have a natural bias towards negative thoughts. Our brains harbor negative thoughts more. Our hearts harbor negative thoughts more and work more on negative thought than positive. That's why when you like work on your mind, when you work on your mind consistently and back to back, to harboring more of positive thoughts, you see that things work better for you. When you work on your mind, when you train your mind to harbor more of positive thought, life becomes better for you, because you feel everything will definitely work for your good. And when you have the mindset that everything will definitely work for your good, no matter the situation, no matter the circumstance, everything will definitely work good for you. So negative thoughts and emotions can be another reason why happiness can be elusive. That is difficult to attain. Another reason why happiness can be elusive is unmet needs and desires. Unfulfilled needs and desires can create feelings of discontent and unhappiness. Now, let's say there's some things you want to get, there's some things you desire to have, and you don't have them yet. If you desire to have your own house or your own flat and you don't have it yet, it can lead to unhappiness and it can lead to discontent. When you start to be discontented with what you have, or discontented at life or in life, believe in me, it will just feel as if nothing is working for you. And when you have the feeling or you have the thought that nothing is working for you, bro, see, your life can just crumble, because now your driving force is corrupted, and your driving force is your heart. Your driving force is your mind. You get if you have that's why the Bible says renew your mind daily with the word and by the word. If you have a sharp mind, it will translate, it will work with your brain. When your mind is sharp, it will work with your brain. Your brain not be there's sometimes you work with your brain and sometimes you work with your mind. You work with your brain when it deals with things that like education, learning and stuff. But you work with your mind when it deals with things that interfere with your life or affect your life. Now, if your mind is harboring positive things alone, why? Your brain that works on the educational part and works on the strategical part or the tactical part, because once you harbor success in your heart, automatically your brain has no choice but to think success. And when your brain is thinking success, you realize way to be successful, realize way to do things better. So harbor only positive thoughts and do not feel the feeling of discontent or unhappiness when your needs are unmet and your desires are unmet. Stay hopeful, because some things you have now, I can remember around when I first started content creation officially 2018, I desired a better phone to be able to do content, so that my videos will be brighter, my videos will be you know more attractive to watch. And then I didn't really know how to edit. But I didn't stop. I was still doing what I was doing with the phone I had then. And I was, hopeful that yes, a better phone and a bigger phone will come. And now I have a better phone. Again, but I still desire a bigger one, a better one, and I know it will still come. But now me now saying more thing dey happen now for like 2 years now, for like 7 months, for like 6 months. I've been desiring a better phone, nothing. What's happening? What's all this? Bro, once you harbor that kind of mindset, everything will just scatter. Because like I said, there was a time I needed a better phone, and now I have a better phone. And I'm grateful for the better one, because there was a time I needed it. So your desires will definitely be met. You get your desires will definitely be met. The Bible said, "The desires of the righteous shall not be cut short." So it will definitely come to pass, but just stay hopeful. But when you harbor your mind that my needs are unmet, my desires are unmet, it may make happiness elusive, difficult to attain. Another reason is life's challenges and struggles. Adversities and difficulties can make happiness seem elusive. Now, I always say life is a journey. And in a journey, just like you're traveling 1,000 miles, there's mile one, 50 miles, okay, 300 miles, okay, 500 miles. And in all these miles, you stop, you take a break, to either toilet, probably toilet break, or to eat, or to fuel your car, or to refuel. There are different breaks. And in life, our life is a journey. There are challenges. These are things that will make you stronger because it's a process. So when you pass, just like a game, if you've played Prince of Persia is an adventure game. It's one of the games that it's kind of difficult, but when you pass one level, the way you be very happy. That's just how life is. Definitely there will be challenges, definitely there will be ups and downs, but the downs will definitely not last. How the ups comes, the downs too will go. You feel me? Just like you are driving and you climb an overhead bridge. After the overhead bridge, shey you still come down. You get, but that doesn't mean you won't see meet an overhead bridge. That's life. There are challenges, but you shouldn't just live your life based on the challenges. There will be difficulties, there will be adversities, but you will definitely prevail. You will definitely succeed as far as you stay hopeful. You know. So yeah, life's challenges and struggles can make happiness seem elusive, but that doesn't mean happiness is unattainable because these challenges you will pass them, and when you pass them, you will be happy again. But staying hopeful and staying grateful will help you through these life's challenges or adversities. Another reason that can make happiness seem elusive is lack of self care and mindfulness. Now, what does it mean? Not prioritizing self care and mindfulness can lead to burnout and decreased happiness. Self care is one thing; it's very very vital in life. You have to prioritize your self care. You have to prioritize your health care. Let me pass my wristwatch. You have to prioritize your self care. You have to prioritize mindfulness. You have, like I said, another one. Like I said, you have to harbor positive thoughts in your mind because in times your mind affects how you think. In that red box now, your mind affects how you think. So self care and mindfulness can help you attain happiness. But when is the last lack of self care, believe in me, to be hard to attain happiness. So, another reason that can make happiness seem elusive or difficult to attain is societal pressure and expectations. This societal pressure and expectations is somehow related to comparison or comparing yourself to others. So, societal pressure and expectations can conform and can stifle or stifle individuality and happiness. When you keep comparing yourself to others or compare yourself to other people, believe in me, your uniqueness will elude you. Every man, every human, sorry, every man, every woman, every human is unique. There's something you have to offer to the world. There's something special about you, believe in me. But when you continually compare yourself to others, and conform yourself, when you start to compromise yourself because of society pressure or because of expectations, or let people's expectations of you die. See, zero your mind. This life is one, and you are in this life to fulfill purpose, and you are in this life to please your creator. So anything that concerns people's expectations, almost see, zero it from your mind because probably when you are in need, those people that have expectations of you may not come true for you. So why are you struggling yourself? Why are you trying to kill yourself because of those people's expectations? Live life to be happy. Live life to fulfill your purpose and live life to please your creator. These three things. Send less of people's expectations of you. Because people's expectation of you will only give you pressure. Everybody has a race, it's just like a race, and how you run your race or how best you feel you want to run your race will be better for you, not how someone will tell you to run your race. If you are used to running like this now and someone comes and tell you that you should run like this, how do you how do you able to run like this? Probably to the person can run like this and it's working for him, and you are running like this and it's also working for you, and the person comes, or you see the person running like this, I say, why is that person running like that? And now you start running like this. Meanwhile, you know how to run like this. How? It will affect you. So societal pressure and expectations. When you conform to pressure, it will stifle your individuality. It will stifle your personality. And when your personality or your individuality gets stifled, you will lose your happiness. You get, so don't be swayed by pressure. Don't see your friends driving cars, exotic cars, and you be like, Abba, don't be the same age you did. Abba, why? Do not allow that to pressure you. Stay on your grind, stay on your hustle, keep working, keep doing what you're doing. Stay hopeful, keep putting in the effort and put the efforts well, and definitely yours will come. And when yours come, you'll be happier. When yours come, you'll be happy. So send less to societal pressure and expectation, because pressure is the killjoy, just as comparison is the killjoy. When you are pressured by society, when you are pressured by expectations. Now, some of us that we come online or come on IG or TikTok and we see people driving cars, we see people spraying dollars, spraying money, and be like, Abba, me safe now. I'm not supposed to spray. Me safe, I'm not supposed. Abba, that is a pressure. Don't pressure yourself. Don't pressure yourself. You don't know the source of their money. You don't know how they are making money, and you don't know what they are doing to make money. So why are you concerned? And why they are making their money, they're not really concerned about you. So why is their lifestyle affecting you? So societal pressure and expectations, you can alter your happiness. Now, there's one thing about expectations. There are personal expectations. There are expectations we want in life. One is your expectation. Two is society expectation. Bro, let society expectation die. You are the one. You are the curator and navigator of your life. Why God is the owner of your life. So the best person to even have an expectation from is God. So let societal expectation die. You're the one that knows the things you need or the things you desire. And he said, the expectations, or I know the thoughts I have for you, are for good and not of evil, to give you an expected end. So your creator is telling you that the thoughts he has for you are for good, and those thoughts will definitely bring you an expected end. So what are you expecting? It's not people's expectation that will give you your expected end. It's your own expectation that will give you your expected end. And your own expectation will work in line and in light with his own expectation. So let societal expectation die. If you guys and people be like, Omo, what is happening now? You're not supposed to don't build house by now. Are you not meant to have bought house by now? Are you not meant to be driving car by now? Are you not meant to be married? Bro, let societal expectation die. Thunder fire societal expectations. So say less and listen less to societal expectations. Instead, focus on your expectations. And now your expectations also shouldn't pressure you, because number one reason for happiness being elusive, I mentioned, is unrealistic expectations. Now, when you have unrealistic expectations, Abba, how would that tally? Unrealistic expectation is just like, even unrealistic societal expectation self is even better than unrealistic expectation, because if you have a very huge expectation of what happiness is or what happiness should feel like, you make it difficult to achieve. But societal expectation, it can be pressure, 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 pressure to even do things you don't want to do, and you still achieve them. But societal pressure would make you do things you don't want to do. And what is life when you've compromised your personality? What's the beauty of life when you've compromised your individuality? So do not allow societal pressure and expectations make you elude your happiness. Another reason that can make you elude your happiness, or rather, another reason that can make happiness seem elusive, difficult to attain, mental health. Like I said, you have to work on your mind, you have to work on your thinking. Mental health conditions like depression, anxiety, see, they can make happiness seem elusive, seem unattainable. And what causes depression and anxiety is still unrealistic expectation, one, and two, societal pressure and expectation. You see, societal pressure and expectation is one of the highest reasons for depression or anxiety, because societal expectation will give you pressure, one. Societal expectation will make you compare yourself to other people, two, because you'll be like, what is this guy doing that I'm not doing? And he's driving cars like this, and he's doing things like this, and he's spraying bundles like this. You start asking yourself some kind of stupid questions. You can ask yourself questions when you are taking stock of your life and stock of your progress. So asking yourself questions will help you like I said, you are the navigator of your life, and your life navigates around life, love, and relationship. So while asking yourself questions, you can realize, okay, what isn't working for me? What is working for me? Why am I putting in more effort? Why am I not putting effort? Okay, in the past week I was doing this and it worked for me. I did this, it didn't really work. So I should apply more pressure in this area. That is you taking stock of your own life. But when people's expectations or people's life are putting pressure on you and you're now asking yourself some stupid questions that are meant to ask yourself, bro, it will affect your mental health. And when it affects your mental health, you either be anxious about life. And when you're anxious about life, believe you me, everything will just be in a haze. Everything will be, you won't even understand what's happening. It's just like when rain is falling and your wiper is not working, bro. Life will just be like a haze, and it can also lead to depression. That's why the Bible said, "Worry for nothing." You get, but in thanksgiving and supplication, make your request known. So no matter what life is going, don't complain, don't worry, and do not allow people's expectations. Do not allow things you see worry your mental health, because once your mental health is contaminated, happiness will become elusive. You'll be either depressed or you'll be either anxious. And when you're either depressed or anxious, how do you attain happiness? Happiness will seem very elusive. And when happiness seems very elusive, difficult to attain, and you are depressed, the next thing that comes to your mind are either suicidal thoughts, or you feel rejected, that either the world doesn't see you, or the world doesn't accept you, or the world doesn't see your progress. Bro, you see yourself harboring negative thoughts and emotions. And when you harbor negative thoughts and emotions, bro, it will break you down. And when you are broken down, haba, now I see you now have to work on your mental self, your physical self, your emotional self before thinking about happiness. Haba. But then stay grateful and say less, think less of people's expectations, but work on the expectations. You know the expectations you want for yourself in life. So that should be a driving force to you, not allowing people's expectations pressure you. Another reason that can make happiness seem elusive or difficult to attain. Okay, these are nine. Like I said, the last one is mental health. Happiness now is a journey, not a destination. I've always said purpose is equally a journey. It's why I said almost every topic we are treating is interrelated. Happiness is a journey, not a destination. It's not one place that I reach, say, okay, yes, so bam, I don't arrive. Happiness. Happiness is a journey, not a destination. It's a continuous process, not a one-time achievement. It's not like balloon the order. Say, come on, Minister of Happiness. It's not like World Cup. It's not like World Cup finals. It's not like Euros. It's not like golf. Happiness is a journey, not a destination. It's not a one-time achievement. You can't just say, okay, yes, I'm the Minister of Happiness, and I may carry award of happiness. No, you get, happiness is a journey. Is a process through life. It's a continuous process. Just as arriving or designing an app, it takes code, it takes a lot of time, it takes a lot of days before the app start working. That's happiness. Happiness is a journey. And during that journey, that sometimes that, choy, oh, but this one will weigh me, oh, choy, oh, but this challenge is too hard. How would I navigate around this challenge? How would I? But consequently or subsequently, you pass the challenge. Thank God, thank God, thank God. Okay, we go. There are ups or downs, there are ups and downs, but regardless, stay active, press on. I think the Bible says pressing on till the race, I mean till the end of the race. I'm just paraphrasing, but you understand what I mean. Just like you are running and you are seeing the finish line, you are seeing you know that um that flag that they normally put at the end of a race, that when you run and you now pass through. You understand what I'm trying to say? So just like you are seeing this thing, I say, how would I? How would I? So it's a continuous progress. It's continuous. You are running, it's like, yes, that's the side of it, but you are still running, because yes, there are challenges you have to pass. If it's a hurdle race, you jump hurdles, you jump hurdles, you jump hurdles, you jump hurdles, and even when you get to your destination, bam, that's not where it ends, because happiness is a journey, it's a process, it's a process through life. So have that in the back of your mind, that happiness is not a one-time achievement. Happiness is it's something that entails or relates to your whole life, relates through your journey of life. Just as life is a journey, happiness too is a journey. So they work hand in hand, life, happiness, gratitude. Life, happiness, purpose, gratitude. Life, happiness, purpose, gratitude, love. Life, happiness, purpose, gratitude, love, relationship. So everything should be related because they are all journeys, they are processes. It's not just a one time thing, and it's not just a one time achievement. Now, happiness is a unique and subjective experience. Well, you know why it's subjective? Because it's essential to focus on your individual journey, practice self compassion, and cultivate mindfulness to increase happiness. It is subjective because it is on you. Nothing concerns another person. Nothing concerns the expectation of your society. Nothing concerns the expectation of your village people. Nothing concerns the expectation of your society. Nothing concerns the expectation of your clan. You know, happiness is based on individuality. It's an individual journey. You have to practice self compassion during the process. You have to cultivate mindfulness during the process. Why? Because all of these would increase happiness. That's why. So this is some of the things that can make happiness seem elusive. Some of these, like these 10 things I've listed. But now you should remember that happiness is a journey and it's a unique and a subjective experience. So it's based more on your individuality, that's your individual journey, and practicing self compassion and cultivating mindfulness, that's also self reflection, can help increase happiness. Now, gratitude itself, today's on gratitude Sundays now. Gratitude itself is a powerful catalyst for happiness. Gratitude itself can increase happiness. Gratitude itself can boost happiness. So that's why you have to be grateful. That's why you have to stay thankful at all times. When we focus on what we are thankful for, it shifts our perspective and helps us appreciate the good things in life. Now, like I said, life is embedded, or is the combination of ups and downs. But when we focus and shift our perspective from even those times we are down on the good things of life, that is just as they have testimonies. So testimonies like reflecting, on what God has done for you, reflecting on the good things of life. So when we shift our perspective and focus on those good things and appreciating those good things of life, it helps us stay happy and it helps us stay elated. Now, here's how gratitude can help you attain happiness and make that sense of happiness being elusive or difficult to attain, far from you. Now, gratitude helps you reframe negative thoughts. How does that happen? Gratitude helps us redirect our attention from what's lacking to what we already have. See what I'm saying? So it's not that every time you focus on the future, future, future. It's just like here, this is a bottle of water, and I need a pack of water. And now, this is a bottle of water. Won't I start with this bottle of water first? Why am I looking for a pack of water that is not yet available? So when you focus on this bottle of water and you appreciate the fact that you have this bottle of water and you are grateful for this bottle of water, it unlocks doors and it opens doors for more breakthroughs. It opens doors for more people to come and give you water. It opens door for you to realize way that you can get a pack of water. But if you are focusing on the pack of water, neglecting that you have this bottle of water, how now? How would that work? So reframe your direction from what's lacking, that's what you lack, to what you already have. With that way, your mind will be shifted from negative thoughts and you focus more on the positive thoughts. And focusing more on the positive thoughts help you appreciate the presence of life. That's one thing gratitude does. What another thing gratitude does is that it helps you appreciate the small things. I told you that happiness lies in the littlest things of life, the things you least even expect that will make you happy. You know that sometimes that you may just be running on sand. The fact that your bare foot is touching sand, you'll be happy. I don't know if that's happened to you. Me, my what gives me that kind of happiness is probably when I'm out like in nature and I see trees, I can just play around, remove my clothes, woo, la 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 la, la. Just play around, basically have fun in nature. That's nature, just pure nature, nothing else. I'm very happy. So appreciate gratitude helps you appreciate the small things, the little things. Focusing on small joys and blessings cultivate a sense of contentment and happiness. So focusing on those little wins. That's why sometimes I don't like to use that word little wins, because win or big win or small win, it's a win. So focusing, but then for the concept, focusing on those little wins that you feel aren't yet big, but focusing on them will make you happy, and to give you a happy mindset, and to give you a sense of contentment. Likewise, now gratitude also helps you build resilience. Now, practicing gratitude helps us cope with challenges and find silver linings. In every challenge, no matter how tough the challenge is, there's a silver lining, a very tiny thin line. Is that you just need to find that little beautiful silver line, that tiny line. In that tiny line, that's where your happiness lies. In every challenges of life, just focus on this. When you are filled with gratitude, when you operate gratitude as a lifestyle, it builds resilience. And when you have resilience, it will help you cope with challenges. And even in the midst or whilst in those challenges, you find the silver line. You find reasons to be happy. You find reasons to stay elated. You find reasons to stay grateful. So great gratitude helps us build resilience, and this can help us attain happiness no matter the circumstance. Another thing gratitude does is that gratitude fosters positive relationship. I always tell us that people need people. You see, in this life, you cannot be a one-man squad. You cannot be a one-man island, because yeah, let's put an instance now that you are broken-hearted or you are crying. Who will comfort you now? If you don't have friends, who will comfort you? If you don't have people that will come through for you, how would you get comforted? So gratitude helps us foster positive relationships. Expressing gratitude towards others strengthens bonds and nurtures meaningful connections. You know, Sometimes when you don't have what to be grateful for, be grateful for your friends. Believe you me, friends are like gold. When you have a friend that is in need, and indeed, that is a friend that has your back regardless of the situation. A friend that has your back when things are going well, when the going gets tough. When you realize, okay, that sometimes that you will not feel happy, just remember those friends in your life to help you appreciate the positive relationships. That's what gratitude does. Expressing gratitude towards others strengthens bonds and nurtures meaningful conversations or meaningful connections. When you show appreciation to your friends, you just realize that automatically you guys just be reflecting on the beautiful memories, just be chatting, just be texting, just be having fun, and you're happy. You forget that you're even sad, or you even had a challenge, or you even have a problem. You get. So gratitude helps us foster positive relationships. When you express gratitude towards your friends or towards others, it helps you increase, the bond and nurture meaningful connections. Gratitude helps us increase self-esteem. Now, how? Acknowledging our accomplishments and blessings boosts self-worth and confidence. Now, like I said, if you're in a space, or you're in a condition where you feel you are not where you want to be yet, a lot of us go through that. Even me, ain't gonna lie, I go through that. And sometimes I'll be like, oh, well, this is not where I'm meant to be. But then, thank you, Jesus. Thank you, Lord, because there was a time I never imagined I'll be this far. Or there was a time I imagined, okay, I may have gotten to where I am right now. So, what else can I do? I have to be grateful, because being grateful opens doors for blessings. Being grateful opens doors for upliftment. Being grateful opens the door for elevation. So, being grateful increases self-esteem. When you acknowledge your accomplishments and when you acknowledge your blessings, it boosts self-worth and confidence. As I said, wherever you think you're feeling sad, just try to count your blessings one by one or more. Even if you carry a 10 leaves note, like 10 of 10 leaves note, and you start counting your blessings, bro, it will finish. It will finish. If you say, I played ball on Friday, I did not wound. I played basketball on Saturday, I did not injure. I went to skydiving on Sunday. I landed safely. I ate today. Oh, I won't ate 7 times yesterday. Oh, my mom is alive. My dad is alive. Oh, I'm even healthy. Oh, stop playing like I won't smile. Wow, I have beautiful people around me. I have special relationships. I have special friends. I'm able to go to school. Oh, I won't have hands to write. Wow, my handwriting is beautiful. Bro, if you start counting your blessings from when you were a child to your current state now, how now? How? So reflecting on your blessings, acknowledging your accomplishments and your blessings will boost your self-worth, will boost your self-confidence, and will also make you happy. How can you acknowledge your accomplishments? Check your process, check your growth process, and how far you've come. I'm a dancer. Believe you me, the way I was dancing in 2018 is not the way I dance now. There's a a very huge difference. Sometimes when I go and watch my videos of 2018, 2019, 2020, I'll be like, Jesus, Koda, now you is this thing. Koda, was it you that was dancing like this? I would laugh, My dance may look funny. It may look very, very, very appalling. It may look very amazing. I'll be like, so there was a time I was dancing like this. It's funny now, but then I was dancing like that. I was feeling like a beast. Understand? But now it's feeling funny. So when I like take a self-reflection of my progress, of where I am and where I used to be, that's a lot to be grateful for. That's what gratitude does. And acknowledging your accomplishment and blessings will boost your self-worth and confidence. And that thing gratitude does that helps happiness attainable is it enhances mindfulness. Like I said, prioritize self-mindedness, prioritize self-care, and prioritize self-reflection. Now, how does gratitude enhance mindfulness? Gratitude encourages us to be present and fully engage with our experiences. Mindfulness, leave the past. See, forget the oh Jesus. There's some of us that we did some things in the past and those things keep haunting us or keep affecting us, and it's limiting our progress because we either have regrets or you feel we would have done such things a different way, or we feel we would have done such things better. Bro, sis, my guy, forget the past. It has gone and it has gone. Press on, move ahead. If you don't forget the past, believe me, you'll be able to move ahead. If you don't forget the past, believe me, you won't even live in the present. And when you can't live in the present, how would you move ahead? So forget the past. Be fully present and engage with your experiences, like current things, how everything is happening right now. So forget the past. If at the past you realize, oh more, I would have done something differently. If at the past you realize you did something that you didn't want to do, then you didn't know that you would do it, or then you didn't know you didn't want to do it because it's at the past. It's now that okay, probably you realized what you did was wrong, or you realized there was a different way you would have done that. So be thankful for the information, be thankful for the knowledge, and be grateful for the knowledge. What you do, move on, move ahead. Do not allow your past to affect you, because if your past keeps haunting you, not your past can't haunt you if you don't allow it. You get you are the navigator of your life, and your mind is the center of your decisions or the center of your reflections. So guard your mind, guard your heart. If you reflect on your past, it will affect you. But move on. And there's some of us that sometimes we focus on our past wins or our past glory. Sometimes I do that. I'll be like, more that year, Jesus, we dey hot. We go to like this, we dance, we go to clubs, we go to parties, we go to events, we dance, we do. Nah, focusing on the past will limit you, will prevent you from focusing on what is ahead and focusing on the present. You can reflect on your past and be grateful for the growth. You can reflect on you can reflect on your past and be grateful for the process, but don't live in your past because it will affect your presence or your present life, and will limit you from moving on. So develop enhanced mindfulness. Gratitude encourages us to be present and fully engage with our experiences. And that thing gratitude does is that it develops a growth mindset. Focusing on what we are thankful for helps us appreciate progress and growth. So like I just mentioned, when you have a positive mindset, when you have gratitude as a lifestyle, it will enhance your mindfulness. And when your mindfulness is enhanced, you will develop a growth mindset. And what does growth mindset entail? You focus on what you are, on why you are thankful, or what you are thankful for. And when you're focusing on what you are thankful for, it will help you appreciate your progress and your growth. So focus on things that you are grateful for. Focus on things that are going well. Focus on the good things of life, and focus on appreciating your progress and your growth. It will help you stay grateful, and it will help you attain happiness as well. Whew. What does gratitude do also? Gratitude creates, okay, rather, gratitude improves mental health. Like I said, when you don't guard your heart, and when you don't work on your mental health, your mental self, it will affect every other aspect of your life. So gratitude helps us improve mental health. Regular gratitude practice has been linked to reduced stress, anxiety, and depression. So regularly practicing gratitude will help reduce stress. Regularly practicing gratitude will help reduce anxiety, and regularly practicing gratitude will help reduce depression. So gratitude helps us improve, or gratitude improves our mental health. And when our mental health is improved, we'll be happy. Gratitude creates a happiness loop. You know what a loop is? And if you have if you snap a picture, sometimes it'll be like loop. So gratitude creates a happiness loop. Gratitude reinforces positive emotions. It attracts more happiness and joy into our lives. That's one beautiful thing of cultivating the habits of gratefulness, or gratitude, or thankfulness. And cultivating all these will help us attain happiness. But neglecting all these would make happiness seem elusive or difficult to attain. So gratitude creates a happiness loop. Gratitude reinforces positive emotions, attracts more happiness. When gratitude reinforces positive emotions, automatically this attracts more happiness and joy into our lives. So yeah, cultivate gratitude as a lifestyle because it will help you attain happiness and joy. Number 10, happiness evil. Gratitude cultivates a sense of abundance. Come on. Gratitude helps us recognize that we already have enough, leading to a deeper sense of happiness and fulfillment. Now, one key joy to happiness, or like I mentioned earlier, one of the reasons that makes happiness seem elusive is societal pressure and expectations, one, and unrealistic expectations and comparison to others. But now, gratitude eliminates all this because gratitude cultivates a sense of abundance. Gratitude helps us recognize that we already have enough. Like the way you are doing right now, you are good. And when you have that sense of enough, when you have that sense of abundance, it leads you to a deeper sense of happiness and fulfillment. So the best way to stay happy for life is cultivating and practicing gratitude as a lifestyle. Else, happiness will become elusive. Else, happiness will become unattainable. Then you see yourself struggling to find happiness. But staying grateful, cultivating a sense of abundance with what gratitude does, will help us stay enough and recognize that we already have enough. And this will lead to a deeper sense of happiness and fulfillment. By incorporating gratitude, by incorporating gratitude practices into our daily lives, we can rewire our brains to focus on the positive and cultivate a more joyful and appreciative mindset. I'll come again. By incorporating gratitude practices into our daily lives, we can rewire our brains to focus on the positive and cultivate a more joyful and appreciative mindset. So, the best way to attain happiness is focusing on the positive. And why positive? Sorry, and while focusing on the positive, you will cultivate a more joyful and appreciative mindset. So sometimes we feel happiness is elusive because our topic for today is why happiness is elusive. That is why happiness is difficult to find and attain. And I've given you various reasons like unrealistic expectations, comparison to others, negative thoughts and emotions, life challenges, unmet needs and desires, societal pressure and expectations, mental health, personal growth and evolution, and so on and so forth. So these are some of the reasons why happiness may seem elusive, why happiness may seem unattainable. But I said gratitude is a powerful catalyst for happiness. So the best way to eliminate, you know, anything that will make us unhappy is staying grateful. Gratitude is the powerful or is the most powerful catalyst for happiness. Focus on what we are thankful for. That shifts our perspective and helps us appreciate the good things in life. And I said, by incorporating gratitude practices into our daily lives, we can rewire our brains to focus on the positive and cultivate a more joyful and appreciative mindset. That brings us to the end of today's topic on why happiness is elusive under Gratitude Sundays. If you've been with us from the beginning till now, I'm really grateful. I appreciate you and I love you. Thank you. If it's night where you are, it's night where I am. Have a beautiful night. Have a good night rest. And don't forget to stay grateful. Don't forget that the best way to attain happiness is staying grateful. The best way to attain happiness is cultivating gratitude as a lifestyle. And the best way to attain happiness is having gratitude mindset and practicing gratitude on a daily. With that, happiness will no longer feel elusive, or happiness will no longer feel hard or difficult to attain. Thank you and God bless you. If it's morning where you are, or rather if it's night where you are, like where I am right now, have a beautiful night, have a good night rest, sleep good, sleep like a baby and wake up like a giant. If it's morning where you are already, come on, have a beautiful day, make declaration how you want your day to be like, and definitely go well. And if it's afternoon where you are, have a calm noon. Don't forget to stay hydrated. And it's a boy Coda, and you know the vibe. And this is live streaming daily till I blow up. And I cannot blow up without you guys coming to watch it. So see you guys same time tomorrow, 8 p.m. And tomorrow is on questions and answers. So if you have any questions that you want me to answer, either about gratitude, love, if you want any questions you want me to answer, either about gratitude, love, relationship, life, purpose, and family, tomorrow is for question and answer. So you can ask your questions, either drop your questions on this video, and I'll check the questions and I'll answer them tomorrow. Because tomorrow is for questions and answer. I really love to see you guys tomorrow, same time, 8 p.m., same venue, YouTube live. So yeah, thank you guys. Much love, and I love you. You should say back. Yes, I love you. So yeah, have a peaceful night, have a beautiful day, have a calm noon, depending on where you are. And it's your boy Koda. See you guys tomorrow. I love you. Stay blessed, stay safe, stay elated, stay grateful, stay happy. God bless you. We come to the end of today in the name of the Father and of the Son and the Holy Spirit. Amen. Bless up. See you guys same time tomorrow, 8 p.m. This video will still be live. If you're just coming, you can check it out. Have a nice time. Have a beautiful day. Have a beautiful night. Peace out. One love. Bless up. All right.